All right, this particular training session is on the Warehouse Inventory Support tool. This particular tool is a tool that I actually created in Access. We had a need for some way to kind of track some parts and where they're being put, basically for our inventory control folks. So I'm kind of walk you through how what this tool is used for, how it's used, and why we actually developed it. So let's go ahead and start with why we developed it first. The purpose of the tool is to aid in the accuracy of the inventory control group by automating the collection of the data. And the reason we needed this is because they were hand keying a lot of the information in, and we wanted to make sure we cut to the chase and just tried to automate it as much as possible. And instead of having it on a like an Excel spreadsheet or on a piece of paper in some points, we just needed to find a way to make sure we had it in a centralized database so that we could run reports off of it and really kind of help them help themselves. All right, what this was a Access tool in Access. We call it the GL Hewitt Inventory Support Tool. That's the icon that we're using for it. To use the support tool, we basically open it up. You go to a landing page, and on the landing page you have a couple choices. Those choices are the inventory control tool entry and then the data sheet. They both have two very specific reasons why they exist. Let's find out why. All right, the data entry portion of it will lead you here. It'll lead you with the date and then all the other fields there as well. A couple drop downs, nothing too exciting just yet. The way this tool works is you open it, it'll appear in the item ID field so that when the person using the tool, they have the ability to go right to it and begin using it. The date and the log by fields will automatically populate once you start filling the form out. The reason that's big is so that this is another reason why we're trying to automate it, to kind of track who is doing it and when they were doing it. The big reason we wanted to do is to be able to automate that first portion of it and then also take out the element of human error, the second part of it. Let's find out why. All right, so the log by will populate, the date is already there. The item ID is one of those deals that you can do a drop down and then type in what you're trying to get to. And also the reason for the count is as well. So there's the first ID, and then what we want to do is be able to use the the barcode scanner to be able to populate the reason for the count sheet. In that barcode reason is I have a list of about 10 things that we're able to do, and I just made those barcodable so that instead of someone having to go in and type what the reason is, it's just literally a barcode. They hit it and it populates. So then we want to scan the lot number and then the tag number. It's very easy to do. At this point, we do still need to hand key some things in. The on-hand count is one of those deals we need to make sure we have done, and also the physical count. So the reason a lot of this is in place is that our record database of choice here is called P21. And in P21, it will say one thing, and the physical count, when you actually go out to pick the parts out, is another. This is where we wanted to find the discrepancy between the two. So a lot of the times the people will go out, find the discrepancy on one hand, do the physical count, and then make the adjustment in the tool itself. So this is a big reason why we have this tool, is to adjust and then increase our accuracy rating. So if someone goes out and tries to get some sort of key stock, and our P21 says we have 1,015 of them, we do a physical count of them, and we only have 800 of them, we need to do the physical adjustment to make sure that both of them meet up. And this is very important to be able to serve our customers as correctly and as accurately as we can. All right, so just a quick review. The first two are auto-populated. The next four are input by barcode scanner or by hand, We really appreciate it if you did it all by barcoding so that the element of human error was taken out of it. We also have to hand key the P21 on hand count as well as the physical count. Those are the two that we're doing the most to be able to adjust in and out of what is actually being done. The other two are just auto-calculated so that we know what the accuracy rate is and what was actually adjusted. This tool has been a very big help for us so far. It's saved us a bunch of time and allowed us to go in and fix a lot of our inventory issues. To be able to save the record, you just click the next button and the tool will take you to the next record. So once the information is saved, you are brought to the next one and you're good to go. To exit and to go back to the landing page, is the page at the very beginning, just click exit. Data can be entered into the fields by either barcode scanner or by manually typing. I can't tell you enough. You can do both of them if you don't have a barcode scanner, but I'm asking you, almost begging you, just to use the barcode scanner that's attached to your laptop so that we have the utmost human accuracy as possible. All right, so the other option there was, instead of going to the data entry, you can go to the data sheet. What the data sheet allows you to do is actually view what is actually being captured. This is big. It's basically like being able to go back and check yourself in Excel. So that way we can kind of run reports off of it, use this as kind of a checking tool. That's really all we want to use this for. We don't want to use data entry here. We want to use that the other form that we just got through seeing as what we want to use that for. When you're done there, just go ahead and click exit. So you've completed the data entry. You've completed, when you're done with that, go ahead and click exit. Do you have any questions? If you do, let me know. I'm Jason Kraft, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you much, and have a great day.